In this video, I will share with you how I get another funded account from my Forex fund. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Mother Kimbola. I started a series on my YouTube channel in 2023 in order to get funded to more than 6 figures. I passed the phase 2 of another account worth 20k. So before to get started to the video, make sure to leave a comment down below, subscribe, and let's do it. Okay guys, as you can see right here, this is my dashboard right here on the 20k challenge that I got funded on. And as you can see right here, it started very slow, and it started very slow. Let me tell you something. On the funded on the challenge first, I risked 2% per trade, and now on the first two I risked 1% per trade, because on the first two I only have 5% targets, so I don't need to risk a lot of money. And I also have 60 days, what is the double of what you have on the challenge. So I decreased my risk to 1%, and as you can see, I started in drawdown right here and slowly building up, and I went to profit. As you can see, I was close to pass the phase 2 right here, because the phase 2 is only $1,000, what is 5% of the 20,000, and I was at $20,919. So I only had $81 to pass the phase 2 right here, and I made a mistake. I fucked up because I got emotional, because I'm a human being, guys. I'm not a robot. I got emotional. I was so close to pass the phase 2 right here, only $81 left, that I took a trade. I was in profit, and price suddenly started to pull back, and yeah, I got stopped out of a trade, and I did a little bit of a trade this day right here, and I came back at 20,000. What's here? I came back at the initial balance of 20,000, so I had to make again another 1,000 to pass. But if you watch my 10k video, you'll see how I've been consistent, how I've been following my plans, how I just doing things the right way, because you're gonna make profits, you're gonna have some losses, you're gonna make profits, you're gonna have some losses. But at the end of the day, are you making more profit than losses? That was matter. I started in loss, I made profit, I lost it, and I made profit again. As you can see, it's just like a slowly balanced equity curve, up, down, up, down, up, like the chart, down, up. But as you can see right here, I passed it, and as you can see, my win rate was 43%, almost 44%. It's alright, because my win rate on a good day, not good day, I mean on a good week or good 2 weeks, sometime a month, if I don't trade a lot, it will be around like 60%. But on the long term, it will be between 40 and 60%, since I trade with an average risk reward of 1 to 2. If you have an average risk reward of 1 to 2 and you only have a 40% win rate, you're gonna be profitable. And guys, that's how I do. So most of my trade are 1 to 2, 1 to 2.5, some are 1 to 3, 1 to 4, but I catch a lot of 1 to 2.5. And yeah, so as you can see right here, sharp ratio is 1.79. Not bad. I had 6 days, so I passed it in like a month and 3 days. And here, as you can see, and just the thing with the challenge and the verification is, on the challenge there is like this time limit of 30 days, that if you're not like a professional trader, if you haven't like tried challenges before, if you don't know how to trade challenge, because there is a way to trade your challenge, there is a way to trade your verification, and there's also a way to trade your funded account. So I have different way to trade every steps of the accounts that they offer on the platform in this industry. On the challenge, I risk 2%. I have like an aggressive way to approach the challenge, but I also have a good risk management. I risk 2% for someone that risks like 0.5%. They may say, "Oh, you are aggressive." I'm not that aggressive. It sounds aggressive, but let me tell you why I'm not aggressive. Because once I'm down 3%, once I'm negative 3%, Now I risk 1%. And if I'm down like 5% or 6%, I'm gonna start risking 0.5%. So the further that I go down, I lower my risk, because I know that when I am in a losing streak, according to my data, it can last to up to 2 weeks max. And most of the time after the losing streaks, I have very good weeks that make me get out of my losing streak in a week and catch up all the losses that I got the previous week and add more wins to that. But as you can see right here, the thing with phase two, phase two, phase two is very psychological. Let me tell you why phase two is psychological. You may think that, yeah, I got 60 days, yeah, I got 5%, yeah, the profit target is not that high, yeah, it's very achievable in like maybe one trade or maybe 1 week. What I would say is, don't give yourself a time limit, just trade the same way that you usually trade, but with a different risk management system. Because on the 60 days, most of the people, and I'm talking from experience because I used to pass a lot of phase one, and every time that I am on the phase two, I blow it. In a week, in 2 weeks, I blow it, even though I have 60 days. So it was crazy. So it's something that I have to analyze and sit down and look at the pattern in between phase one and phase two. Phase one, yeah, I believe phase one is easy to pass than phase two, even though it's like uh 8% in 30 days. Let me tell you why phase one is easy to pass than phase two, because on phase one is the first step. And when you start something for the first time, you want to do good, you want to nail it, you know. So in your mind, your psychology, you're gonna be like, okay, I have 30 days, I have to make 8%, I have to take the best trades. And now you pass the phase one and you're on the phase two. And since you passed the phase one and you're on the phase two, you're like, oh, phase two is nothing. I passed phase one in like less than 30 days and I made 8%. So on the phase two, I only have 5% and I have 6 days. Now I'm gonna pass that in 2 days or in one trade. Don't try to rush the process, guys. Don't try, because most of the time, after passing the phase one, most of traders that passed phase one and that failed phase two, it means that on the phase one account they were on the winning streak, and now they start with phase two and they started with a losing streak, and they don't even know that they started with a losing streak. Like me, for example, I have a pattern that I discovered between my trades. If I take 3 trades losses in a row, this is my losing streak that just started. This is my losing streak that just started, because I just look at my trades. That's why at the end of the week, I go onto my MetaTrader 5. I look at the history of all my trades. I look at it. I want to see more blues than red. That's how I am, because it helped me psychologically. That's why I don't trade with like small stop losses, because if you trade with small losses and you get stopped that many times, psychologically it may impact you. And as a human being, I like to see more blues than red, because if I see more blues than red, it means that I win more. It means that I win more than I lose. So that's what I like to see. And another tip that I will give you guys for phase two is, don't focus on other people that passed phase two in one trade or that passed also phase one in one trade. Just trade at your own pace. Like me, for example, I have my own rule to pass phase one. I have my own rule to pass phase two. I have my own rule to maintain a funded account. It's just that everything that you do in trading, it has to reflect your personality. And when it reflects your personality, everything becomes clear. And when it's clear, it means that it's simple and you can do whatever you want to do. So guys, that was just a short video to show you my dashboard for the 20k phase 2 that I passed. And yeah guys, I made a mistake right here. Yeah, I was like, I only have $81 left, and yeah, I came back, I lost all my profit and I made it back again. And this is how you test your psychology. When you make profit and you lose it, you just, you know, you can make it again, because as a profitable trader you should know that you're capable of doing that again and again and again and again and again. So trust yourself. And guys, make sure to leave a comment down below and subscribe. Thank you again for watching.